So when Doug asked me to do this, he asked for a working title, so it's our 60th anniversary at the Southeastern District. I chose 0 to 60 with the Southeastern Colorado Water Conservancy District, and you're going to know from that title that this is about cars and water. In the 1920s, there were floods on the Arkansas River. The flood of 1921 was particularly disastrous for Pueblo. I'm not going to talk about the cars, by the way. And people in the valley started looking for new sources of water. In the 1930s, there was the Dust Bowl, and people in the Arkansas Valley realized we didn't have enough water for all the needs, all the cities and farms that had developed by the 1930s. So there was a dual purpose there that people were looking for more water. In 1946, the Water Development Association of Southeastern Colorado formed. This group was focused on getting a new source of water into the Arkansas Valley, and they had chosen the Gunnison, Arkansas project, which soon became the Frying Pan, Arkansas project. In the 1950s, we had groups of people from the valley travel to Washington, D.C. in support of the Frying Pan, Arkansas project. It was one of those issues that we've talked about today where it was kind of divisive on the state, and people on the western slope didn't like this project. One of the ways that they raised money to send people to Washington was selling golden frying pans. That's Charlie Boosted, the first general manager of the district, with a big pile of frying pans in his office. In 1958, the district was formed by the district court in Pueblo, Colorado. People from parts of 9 counties within the district, both farms and cities, petitioned the court to form the district, and it was formed under the state conservancy statute. President Kennedy came to District 60 Stadium in Pueblo in 1962 and signed the Frying Pan, Arkansas Project Act while he was in Pueblo. There were parades, and a lot of people still remember going to that. The Bureau of Reclamation started construction of the Frying Pan, Arkansas project in 1964. The cost of the project wound up being about $535 million, and the district is paying a portion of that price back through a 50-year contract. In 1968, Rudai Dam and Reservoir were completed. It was the first portion of the project completed, and it was built as compensatory storage for the western slope. We had a nice party up there this summer. In 1969, Sugarloaf Dam was enlarged to form Turquoise Lake or Turquoise Reservoir. It's a natural lake that's been enlarged a couple of times. The original owners of the lake were CF&I, and since then other people have taken over the ownership. In 1972, the Boosted Tunnel was completed. The Boosted Tunnel brings water from the western slope into the Arkansas River Basin. That's Sid Nichols and Selby Young, who were the first 2 presidents of the Southeast District. Pueblo Dam was completed in 1975. The dam is terminal storage for the district. It also a state park developed around the dam, and it's now, when there's not project water in it, we have excess capacity storage for other users. Twin Lakes was enlarged in 1978. Twin Lakes was originally built by farmers in Crowley County to bring more water in. Since then, most of the rights have been sold to cities, and the lake itself is part of the Bureau of Reclamation's management of the Frying Pan, Arkansas project. Reclamation completed the Mount Elbert Power Plant in 1981. This is a pump-back hydroelectric plant. The Mount Elbert forebay sits to the south about 400 feet up a hill. It is capable of generating 200 megawatts. This is our collection system was complete, sort of, except for the parts in the wilderness area in 1982. These a system of tunnels and diversions bring water down to the opening of the Boosted Tunnel. The Fountain Valley Pipeline was completed in 1985. This is a pipeline that brings water up to communities in El Paso County. They are paying for it themselves, much as the district is paying for the project. The Pueblo Fish Hatchery was completed in 1990. At this point, the district had a kind of a mission accomplished party that I happened to be at Pueblo Reservoir. The fish hatchery is, as you can see, is just below the reservoir. I put the DeLorean here because I would sometimes like to go back to the future to get this one done. This is the Arkansas Valley Conduit. In 2013, we got the environmental impact statement for that, and we've got some new energy going on that. In 2016, we completed excess capacity master storage contract. This allows several users within the district for various purposes to take advantage of that excess capacity space in Pueblo Reservoir. And finally, we're headed into the future. We're building our first hydroelectric plant at the base of Pueblo Dam right now, and it's kind of an exciting project for us, and hopefully the first of many more exciting projects we'll do in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.